Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the Gunpla Network News. As always, I'm your host, The Spicer, and today's episode of the news is brought to you by none other than those fine folks over at Canadian Gundam. Canadian Gundam is your one-stop shop for all things Gunpla and Playmo here in North America. With flat rate shipping to the US and Canada, a private warehouse option, and a vast catalog that's restocked regularly, they're going to have just about anything you're looking for. So when you're checking that vast catalog and placing your next order, don't forget to use the promo code Gunpla Network to save yourself 10% off. Now we have a lot of news to get through today, so we're going to jump right into it with the high-grade GQ1144 scale Okada's Gelgoog with a release date of June 2025 and a price tag of 2,420 Japanese yen. This is the G-Quex Gelgoog, so it's kind of the GM hybrid Gelgoog looking thing. Genuinely speaking, I think most all of the designs that aren't the Zaku from G-Quex have hit. Like even the Gundam G-Quex I'm a little iffy on, but the Red Gundam, the RX-78-2, which are the same thing I get, but the design's cool. These Gelgoogs are pretty sick. Yeah, I'm just digging it. It's a cool design. This is your more generic one as opposed to the one we're about to look at in a second, but I'm digging it. Then, of course, we have the high-grade GQ1144 scale Sugai's Gelgoog. Hopefully I said her name right. She'll be mad otherwise. With a release date of May 2025 and a price tag of 2,420 Japanese yen. And this is more the traditional GM'd colored Gelgoog, if you will. The red torso, bits of yellow, red on the backpack, which almost kind of gives it like a pseudo Sananju vibe. I actually quite like that. The little beam rifles are more like beam pistols, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is kind of the antagonist for one episode. It does have a cool little hand rocket anchor thing, kind of like the Strike Noir. It has kind of a similar type of thing. Just comes out of the finger on this. Very cool looking, very unique. This is much more your classic GM vibe, but digging it as well. Then, of course, we have the high-grade GQ1144 scale Gaia/Ortega's Rick Dom. The release date of September 2025 and a price tag of 3,630 Japanese yen. And this is actually the most, I think, like, true to form of any of the G-Quex suits we've seen. It looks kind of right. Like, it has the weird third leg in the back. I don't know if that's like the base design or if that's just because the, Black Tri-Stars got broken up, but a very unique thing. It does kind of lend into the little hover thing that the Dom and the Rick Doms have, so very cool looking. G-Quex hits again. We also have the high-grade 1144 Monkey Roadie, or the 598 unit, with a release date that is not announced yet and a price tag that is not announced as well. But this is one of the IBO suits, I think, from Urger Hunt, if I'm correct. And this is kind of like the other Manrodis we've had, but it's a little bit different. I say a little bit, it's quite a bit different. But yeah, if you're an IBO fan, this is something that you're into. I never really liked any of the Roadie mobile suits myself, but it is cool that IBO is still getting love this many years later. We also have the high-grade 1144 scale Gundam Zagon. No release date or price as of yet, but this is another IBO release. And in high grade, no less. This actually gives me big Sandrock Armadillo vibes, because the big, like, arm shield thingies. Very cool, very unique. Once again, if we get all 72 Gundam frames, maybe it takes us 10-15 years, but it would still be really cool to see. Yeah, more IBO stuff is never a bad thing. Which brings us to probably the one everyone is most excited about. IBO fans are eating the Master Grade 1100 Gundam Barbatos Lupus, with a release date of November 2025 and a price tag of 6,500 Japanese yen. This is something people have been wanting since the day the original or the fourth form Barbatos got announced. Yep, the IBO fans are eating good. More high grades, the Vidar Master Grades coming out. This is going to come out kind of towards the end of this year, and it looks really good, like 100%. Yes, please, more of this. If the Vidar is good when it comes out, if this is good when it comes out, IBO is going to be batting really well in the Master Grade line, and the more we see out of that, I think the better. But yeah, this is for sure, hands down, probably going to be everyone's pick for most exciting thing recently. We also have the Perfect Grade Unleashed 160th RX-93 New Gundam with a release date of January 2026 and a price tag of 66,000 Japanese yen. And oddly enough, I will be entirely honest with you guys, while this does look good, I just can't really get hype about it. Part of it is I'm never going to drop 66,000 yen on anything. That's a ton of money. But also, 160 is real big. Like, for the people that A, can't afford it, and B, have the space, awesome. You're probably going to love something like this. But yeah, I just can't really get hyped for it. It does look really nice, though, and it's cool that the Perfect Grade Unleashed lines continue. We also have the P Bandai High Grade 1144 scale Sailor's Light Cannon with a release date that has not been released yet, and a price tag that has also not been released yet. And this is actually an interesting release because we don't have a ton of information. I don't know if this is Sailor Sugai's, the lady with the Gelgu that we talked about earlier, because I think she also piloted a light gun cannon in the 1 Year War. So it could be either. Not 100%. We haven't seen Sailor in the show yet, so we'll find out, I guess. But this is the Gundam colored light cannon. Pretty cool looking. Definitely more variations of this stuff. Like, we really need a Unit 1 Gundam from that show in plastic somehow. I would love that. That'd be cool. We also have the P Bandai Master Grade 1100 F80 Gun Raid with a release date of June 2025 and a price tag of 5,280 Japanese yen. And the F80, the F-Series, is still getting bigger, and these Master Grades generally kind of overall look really good. Now, I think, if I'm correct, I could be wrong on this because I'm not super up on my F80 lore. I think this may be like I'll say a mass-produced, but kind of closer to a GM vibe. I could be wrong because it has kind of the dash ears, so it still may be Gundam level, but regardless, it looks really cool. I like the design, and if you're a big F80 person, you're definitely going to like this. Then we have the Entry Grade 1144 scale RX-93 New Gundam Access Shock Image Color with a release date of July 2025 and a price tag of 1,540 Japanese yen. This is also a Gundam Side F exclusive or limited release. And yeah, it's the Entry Grade New Gundam, but it's kind of in a beige, tan kind of look. I get it's trying to emulate the Axis Shock, kind of the red glow. I don't think it doesn't achieve that, but I think your mileage may vary on something like this. And we have the High Grade Universal Century 1144 scale Unicorn Gundam 03 Phoenix Gold and Silver Coating Set, which is a Gundam-based limited release, which is set to release in September 2025 at a price tag of 22,000 Japanese yen. This is the gold and blue Phoenix, as well as the silver and red. You get both of them. They're both the high grades. Pretty cool looking. And yeah, if you get them both, cool. But this is Bandai's continual printing more of the HUC Unicorn Gundam. And that is it for the news this week. There were a lot of things that came out, but I am almost positive all of you in the comments are going to say the Master Grade Barbatos Lupus is probably your pick for the most exciting thing to come out of this batch of the news. There's a lot that came out, though, so let me know down in the comments below. We appreciate you guys sticking around in these videos, especially to this point, so let us know that you also stayed to the end of the video. Anyway, thanks for sticking with us. I do appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video. Do your best to stay safe and keep on building.